Hello and welcome to how to integrate Maven with FOMC and Gitlab CI. So basically I will show you how to set up your normal project into a Maven project and how to use it for Gitlab CI. So I have a project called multicoder RT right here, normal project, and I want to turn this to a Maven project so it can run the test inside my project. So here we have step 1, step 2, install Maven on your local machines and install Maven in your Eclipse FOMC. You do it by your own, look at my reading right here or any tutorial online. I will go to step 3 by create the Maven project from your project. This one, so you can either convert your project into a Maven project or you create this one. We create a POM file inside your project location, and you can just create by txt file a text file, copy and paste everything I said, version 0.0.4, project name, I will give it some RTA right now, and I can change it anytime I want. It doesn't affect anything at all. Group ID, little RTA, because it's a little RTA project. Dependencies here, I will go into it in step 4, build right here, and plugins. So this is declare what version of JDKs are you using. Currently I'm using 1.8 for FOMC, so I think you should use 1.8 for your Eclipse too. If it doesn't work or if any error happening, you can change it anytime you want. So let me check again. My RTA 1.8, yes, I'm correct. So now we only have the POM file, Control S, save it, and exit. See, we have a POM file here. What we should do next is to go to Eclipse and import existing Maven project. Browse, just go to your my workspace, little RTA, and here is the folder that I wanted to import, POM RTA, and voila, here is the Maven project. We have the M in the front right here, tiny little M, and you can see we have a bunch of error happening. If you look inside real quick, they say Armatia cannot be resolved into a type, ACET cannot be a variable. All of this is because we didn't have the required plugins for this to work. Whereas in FOMC, normally they will have a folder called plugin dependency. Right, so we need to have these dependency inside our Maven dependency. That will be mentioned in step 4. And I will show you right now. Adding dependency to your FOMC classes. So let me have a look in the build path. We can see we have a library right here, and we need all of these. So simple. I will show you how to add those library. First of all, if you read in here, you can import a normal dependency by look for them online. For example, a JUnit. By looking for them online, JUnit. So in the POM file right here, just need to add in the dependency dependency and just go for Maven JUnit 4.12 current new version I need it here. Copy and paste everything in here into the POM file, dependency, and short it, Control S, and you can see a folder called Maven dependency has appeared. However, what if you want to use a custom file that you have with your own, something that you want, or you can, or you just want to use the one in your machine because you don't trust the internet? Well, it's easy. You can just add the system path, which means where the JUnit file located. So as I see, we have the JUnit here located in this location. I can just right click, copy qualified name, and then just paste it in here and save. We have an error right here because it say system path can only be worked with system scope. So change this one to system and control S. Everything is fine, and you can see the JUnit file right now is located in this one. So Maven will fetch the plugin dependency from this path. So next, another question: what if the system path is not exact on the other machine, especially when you work in a group, when you work in a team and they have different machine, maybe they have even a Mac, or maybe they don't have the F folder, or just the plugin is not in exact location. So what we should do is just create a folder inside our project. I would name it plugins. Trust me, you want to name it plugin too, and you copy the Maven dependency into this folder and give the path into here. So even with other people machine, they can still use the same path. However, it need to be a little bit tricky. So I go to my little RPA plugin. We have nothing here. Let me copy the JUnit hotjar. So originally it was in F4MC. It was this file in 4.12.0. I believe it is the correct version. 4.12.0. I am correct. So I will just 4.12.0, I will just copy this file and I paste it in here, and I change the system path. This time I will leave, because we have the JUnit file right now in here already, as you can see. So what I need to change is the path, and the current path we are right now for this one is called base directory. So base direct dir, and remember, for definite path you use backward slash. For this one you use forward slash. And look the path right now, and when you plug in inside this plugin folder, and if you control S save, it changed into our location right now in the system path. Voila! But what again, we doesn't have one, we have literally 42 different plugins right now. I don't want to do this manually one by one, because if I have to manually, basically I have to do like this. I have to give the next dependency was this one. Its name is fx.ide.css.jfx8. So this one, so I have to copy this one and then paste it in here. Oh, I forgot. Let me copy it and paste into the plugin folder, and then again F5, not in here, and then F5 to make sure the plugin has appeared, and then we have to give the path to this one. So we have to get the property, the name, and here, and you have to give it another name. This one is Java FX, and the group name, or .eclipse, .fx, whatever you want to give it, and the version. So you need to give them the group ID and artifact ID for this to work, and then save. This will take it is quite tedious, and especially in big project when dependency not 1, 2, or 10, but let's say 100. I have to do this manually. So 40 more times is not how engineering does, especially for electrical engineering or software development like us. So yep, I have I have a folder, a project called a plugin name retriever in my local machine. I have uploaded into my GitLab repository, so you can have a look over there and clone it. I will just use it from here. Maven dependency writer, and here there's a class called plugin name retriever. So I'll just show you how to use it. So you see all the plugin here. You know where it is already. Only work with jar files, okay? Not with the other project that you want to need. I will show you right away after this. And then copy qualified names. You put it here. In the plugin list is the input. So again, let me wrap it up. Let me say it one more time. So right now, what bugging us is we have to copy and paste all the plugin by hand one by one, and we have to type this one by one. So let me solve the typing one first, and then I show you how to do with the copy one. So for the typing one, so we need all these inside here so we can have a proper plugin to use. So I put this one into the input, is plugin list, and then go to this class, just run it. So now just look at dependency list is empty so far. This is the output file, and view this one, run as Java application. And when we look at dependency list, we have all dependency written for us as just Control A, Control C, and in RTA form, replace everything. Okay, but right now, if you press Control S, error will appear for every of them because we doesn't have the plugin in here yet. So what you would want to do is very easy. So I show you copy and paste this one into our command line. So I have this one already done for me. So just open command line, and but I have to change destination folder. So my destination folder would be the plugin folder for easy usage. In here, F4MC plugin. I want it to be copied in this folder. So I edit this path, Control F, and then copy, paste, and then enter. And I think very positively we should have all the plugin in here. Oh, magic. And then just change something and then remove it, and then Control S, so it will take effect when you change something. And now no more problem inside our form file. You from this moment you can already probably see there are no more error on the left corner, and you can run a test in here. For example, I use this one to run my unit test. If this works, then we good. Unit test go through. And so we have solved the dependency. However, if you have a look, if you use Maven right now, by Maven build clean install, this is my frequent use one. You can use the clean test, and they will probably return succeed. However, nothing will compile, no test will run. Our goal was to make sure D will be tested, and we will have a report to see, yep, everything has done correctly. So let me jump to step 5, even though we have the second part for the tutorial in my readme. So this is so far what I have shown you. So the second part I will show you later, a little bit later. So let me go to the step 5. Step 5. There we go. So next is to define which one is the source folder, which one is the test folder. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 source folder and 1 test folder. You see here, I use a plugin called Build Helper Maven plugins. So basically you copy this one, the plugin one, into your POM file right here. So this is one plugins and then just plug in. So you copy this, you put the directory source in here. For example, my first source is RTH, and let me put this path in here. RTH, good. And then let's copy one test source, our current usage. This one, execution plugin, make it look cleaner, plugin, add test source, RTA, just give a name, RTA source, and then the RTA test folder. And then save. Simple as that. And with the error, return error, project is not up to date. So when there's error happen, just run as Maven update project. Good. And problem should be solved. And then you can run as Maven build again to see the test being built. You see, so there will be deleting this one. Okay, good. Build failure. No compiler provided environment. Sharing CDK. When this happens, Google how to do it, or you can just look at me. I need to add a GDK into the environment. Install GIE, add sender machine, GIE home, C program file, follow Java, GDK. Finish. You click this, apply and close, use GDK, apply and run. So build failure again. So this is warning, build failure, no go specific in this build. My bad, I didn't put anything here in the go. So run as build clean install GRE. I'm in GDK right now, so we're good. Run it, compile, and look, a lot of error happening. It's saying this project doesn't exist. This does not exist. The reason it wouldn't exist because we didn't include this folder into our source. So I have to include them into our source. So yep, just do this, plugin, copy again, but this time give it some other name, RTA waters, multicore RTA, this is multicore waters, yep. So I just need to change this one into multicore water and save. So right now what the errors told you is it couldn't found the classes required. So just because they don't know that they should include these classes into the build. They only know yes, they include this into the build, they include this build, not this yes. So you can just write one more time, run that. First of all, team Maven update. Yeah, because every time you try to fiddle with this plugin, you have to change it. And Maven runs that build my clean install. And some should go to. Yep. So see, this is what we wanted. The the JUnit lookalike thing is what we wanted, and this is just the system console. When you print out stuff, you can get this in here, or you just give everything into a text file with a plugin. I will show you right now. A plugin is I think I have it right here. TPT. Include just one plugin in, like this one, into our plugins. And run as Maven build. Save. And those system.println out will be disappeared. And we have 24 run and only one failure. It's a good thing. Failure is because the number wasn't correct, so this is just basic JUnit report file. And 4 tests will run, 16 steps will run. The previous error is not here anymore. So yep, this is how you do it in everything in one project. So that is step 5 by adding this in. So now next is add all of the folder in here into the Maven. I already did it, so I'll just copy and paste them into my file. Now next one, string ITA. So this. Oh, I forgot to show. So because we leave this one, so we will have target. I think it will be in target. Save Maven update. Okay. Run that. Clean. Just clean the project so that everything in target is gone. And run as install. And again, GTK. Run configuration. 1, 2. Delete everything. Yes. Close. Build. Clean install. TI. GTK. Run. View failure. Perfect. Because one was wrong right here. And I just need to change so you can see some succeed. Expects 16,000, but revisit is GPU scheduling test. 1,600 plus changes into 2007. Save and update project. Yep. Sometimes that's ridiculous. It worked, and when you change a number, it doesn't work anymore. Beat. And already 23 minutes. Wow. Probably it's gonna be 9,000. Everything plus 2,000. Yep. Everything plus more 2,000 more picosecond. And look, everything done will succeed. And when you look at it, see warning. So basically they say you should not use this method for plugin because it should not be like that, but for our CI it must be like that because some dependency is not online. For example, almater.model. Every new version they have to change it when it will be updated. So I recommend for Gitlab CI use this kind of method. So we're good here. So now the next challenge. What if I have a class, another one called CPU RTA. One CPU RTA that is depend and then C diagram. So what if I have a class called CPU RTA that depend on the RTA class and also use a plugin that in here. So what should I do? So I will show you how you can include other projects into your project. So let's copy that CPU RTA into our workspace. This should be the one. Yep, workspace. And CI into RTA, basic here. This is already done, so I just delete the POM file. I'll be back to square one. And the model file here is they just contain all the model required to work with the RTA. If you work with Alpha, so you know what it is. If you're not, then here it just contains some AMXMI file. So just never mind. There are no Java class in here. There are nothing here. We just put in a folder so it will be easier for manage. And let's go back to Eclipse. And so we do the same thing. So the RTA new. This one I will speed up the process. Yes. POM file. Remember what we have in here? RTA, copy everything except the source folder. These are the same source folder. So it should look pretty similar in this. Alright. Dependency. No, not this yet. Ease. And it's the RTA. I give it alpha ID. Let's give it a proper one, CPU RTA, because our name is CPU RTA. And then I save it. No parents so far. So POM. Okay, POM XML. Then I click import Maven. Not in this one, but there should be CPU RTA. Browse. Could not read POM XML. Oh yeah, I haven't saved it. Save. Is it this one? Yep. And then import. Cancel. POM good. Project good. Now I'll just go back to my tutorial here to make sure I got everything correct. RTA. Yep, JDK. CPU RTA, micro RTA. from overview, RTA, the RTA version, say 0.9.4, fix this one, save. There we go. In the path, import. Again, same error. There are no dependency here, and we want this, and there are some classes. For instance, this one, it import the RTA util class, which is in here. So now we want this to depend on this. What we will do is create a parent project, which these are the children or module, so this can look for this via the parents. And I will show you how to make a parent project. Right here, new, press from XML. In here, you say main RTA. And same thing, except one. In here, packaging, say POM. POM as y, just do it. Because parent project needs to be a POM file, not just a normal project. So let me change this name not into RTA but art.eclipse or something like this to keep the syntax correct. Then update. Yep, name's still here. Probably this is really important. So we have a good looking project workspace with the RTA. This one. Okay, now this is our previous one. See the plugin in here, the POM file, the source. And now we want to add the parents POM file that we just created. And I remember I put it right outside of the folder. So we have the POM file, the parent, the RTA, already imported to workspace. Cancel, remove. Pardon me. What's wrong with this? Just leave this. Save it. And just add the POM inside Eclipse. I think it's better. There we go. It's RTA, nothing in here. The two folder. So in here, we need to have a module. So in here, first of all, let's put packaging. So POM is the parents. Because you don't put this on here, I'll show you. And because you put module and a module. The name was Art Eclipse Apparently add-on 134 RTA. Save it. See error. They say packaging with value jar is invalid. To require POM. So just keep it package POM. Because when you don't define this one, automatically in default it will say it will think, yep, this is a jar file. Pretty good. Save. Sorry for the speaker. So little RTA still have problem because we didn't update it. And look, Maven update project go. It's good, everything good. So now, if you know what, let me just Maven and CPU RTA. I'll put all of them in here. So this is a declaration that yep, this little RTA main RTA here have two module projects, which is this and this, and the name of number module should be matched with the folder what is named, and it should match with the artifact ID of this module itself. Okay, and now you know what, just re-import stuff, and because when you delete this, okay, import, you can see in here it has two modules. Finish. See, these two are in here, and however we haven't tell these two projects that they have a parent. So what we have to do is declare that hey, you guys have parent here, so which is in part 2 of the Maven project. Part 2 of the step 4 in how to add dependency. I think, however, second part. There we go. This one. So you add. So I have to everything this one, and here. Just add this one. Just say hey, you have a parent, and your parent is called RTA main outside right here, and save it. This say will be like duplicated, not needed, but I tend to leave it here because when I delete this parent, I want to re-import these two back again. So just declare hey, you have a parent here, you have this guy that hey, your parents is available. And now from this one, we want the CPU RTA to use the dependency of RTA, and it also depends on RTA. What we could do is RTA again. This time it's easier because all you have to do is add the other project as a dependency. We don't need to put the path in it because the POM file know hey, yes, it's one of our brother or sister. And when you look, Control S, my dependency appear and no more error because you got everything. And you can already do a test right here. Run that unit test. Well, sick. Bum. But so now next step, you do the step 5. You declare the folder where the test is. Wait. Yep, just declare the folder where the test is, and we should have CPU RTA and the POM file here. Very well written. View resource. Oh, let's put this one in because I don't want the console to print down when we run the Maven, and then this. Yep. Pretty easy, right? Now we just have one test folder and one source folder. Yeah, one source, one test. And now when you run Maven on this, it will return error if they couldn't found the Maven dependency by itself most of the time. I think, yep, error. This one does not exist. The reason it exists is because you have to run from the little RTA. Because when you are here, so when you are only inside this standpoint, you can only see what inside yourself. Yes, of course, in Eclipse, there are no more error. There are no more error in our in our folder, everything error is gone, but it's because we found a dependency outside I here. And we have this one in here, but with Maven they doesn't see it like Eclipse, so you have to give in a bigger view, a higher level abstraction, which is the parent project. So when a CPU RTA want to find this, you will go to the parent and go to RTA. I will explain to the plugin right away. So RTA, and now you run the little RTA, run next, Maven build, clean, install, GDK, run. I think we can see one test, two tests. See, RTA is done. The test which is located in CPU RTA has been run, and those have succeed. Everything good. However, next is the plugins. Why do I have a plugin here? Is because, for example, we have a lot of plugins, and we want to make sure to and we want to keep them separately. So inside the CPU RTA, the POM file will not look this lengthy. We want just like only the thing we needed for the project and the plugin in somewhere else. So what I would do over here, RTA, new folder, plugin. So what is it? Create a plugin folder, and I will say this folder is a Maven executable file, and inside this folder we have our plugins. And in RTA, I just need to copy all the plugin in here into plugin in here, and you guys probably can think, yeah, next is pretty simple. I just need to yep, reload. I just need to plugin, right? And also plugins POM, not packaging POM but packaging jar. So just leave it here, and with RTA we should be fine, I guess, except we didn't give it the parents. Let me copy and paste the parents from the other POM file, save with the RTA plugin, and then I just need to add our previous RTA dependency, if you remember, because RTA POM all the dependencies. So copy down into our new one, and we should be fine. Because the reason I named the same folder the plugin is because we review the same folder in the plugins here, so I don't need to redone my Java, what was it called again, my Java Maven dependency writer. I don't need to run that again to copy and paste this, so just faster, more efficient. Really the same thing, it's gonna be inside the base directory in the plugin folder. So just save, 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 and in here let's import this in. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I need to include the plugin as. No, it's okay. I just need to right click, I guess. There we go. Here, you need to RTA, little trick, add plugin, bingo. And then in the POM file, it will say plugin right here. So you don't have to type, just so you don't have to type. That's it. And in plugin, we already declare that the parents is the right here, so we're good. And now we can test whether does it work or not by remove the plugin folder, delete, Let's first check the Maven dependency, everything here. Remove the plugin here. Okay. Maven of RT file. Just remove every dependency. And of course, save 100 problem. Give a new dependency. Now, new dependency, what is it called again? Oh, ho, ho, ho. We call plugins. So just need to give the name. So we are in the same group. So, yep, problem solved. No more error. But still, just for peace of mind, update. And then let's have a look. And now, when you run Maven on RTA, it will say could not found the plugin folder. It will run the same error. Pretty sure. Yep. Could not find the package. Could not find the plugin. Could not found the Warden 19. Blah blah blah. This one is still here. Couldn't found amateur model. But if we run little RTA, run as maybe build. If everything go through, we alright. Test blocking test. Yep. See? So it blocking test up here. And then it means everything go good. There we go. So now you have our plugins. You have the two tests, two files. So if you have more, so now, and you see, you don't need to include the dependency of plugins right here. We don't need to include the plugin into CVRTA because RTA already depend on plugin. Including this one will just be a redundant duplicate. I did it anyway, but you can choose either. You can just test if it works for you without it, then it's okay, don't add it. But most of the time, for peace of mind, I will just add it in. RT8, plugins, right here, forgot to say dependency, save, delete this, save, good. And so we have finished step 4, second part. In step 5, I believe so, yep. Next one is to run, so in little RPA right here. So if we can clean install, so we want to run the same command line on Gitlab CI. So I will show you how we did it. So we have everything did, the test done, this 124 test gone through, everything good, super. Runtime YouTube test, don't know why. And so we want to run that on our Gitlab CI. So let me push little RTA into my Gitlab. I have the big one in the Maven. So but for demonstration, I will show you. Oh, just before that, it's a 0 on this one. Little RTA. Let me clean everything. Clean here means I will just remove all the target folder was here. So the amount of thing I need to push will be less. So we good. Yep, a bunch of files. Edit. Stage. Oh, nope, I don't need F1C tutorial. Remove unstage. Ah! There we go. Well, I only need to think inside little RTA to make this work. This is the my attempt to record the previous video. Can work. Little RTA example. Commit. Oh my god, 50 minutes. But well, This 50 minutes took me 2 weeks, a month, I think. When was it, the first one? Let me check. It took me, initial commit, August 6, it's August 28, 22 days to figure out. So yeah, and we should have a little RTA, and now we want GitLab CI to run only to RTA. I'll show you. I think I already explained on GitLab CI testing over here on step 6. Already explained about the GitLab CI, how to configure and how to say it. So show you this and show you explanation of the stages. I will just go real quick in here. CI, GitLab CI, edit. So image Maven latest, this means you're gonna use Maven for this. Cache, just something I found online. They say you're gonna boost the speed of Maven test, but yeah, pretty skeptical. And okay, let me give 2 more stage in here. Little RTA build and little RTA test. So build phase is actually just compile the file, and test is just run the test. So in here, first little RTA build, to stage little RTA build and script. What I want to do is say Maven compile, clean compile. You can say the same thing, yeah, clean compile. But you have to say where is it. So the where is it? It's this. So the F is the location, E is like you can check it by saying Maven be like this to show you what is the code name. So V is show version, and F the file, like the forced to use an alternative form. And what next? And E was error, produce execution error message. That's what we need. So version, our project was in, what was the folder called? Ito RT8. Simple as that. And if you have this one done, I'll explain about artifact in the second part. Test stage Ito RTA test script Maven test verify install, my favorite one. def little RTA XML. Next one is the artifact. What the artifact? Artifact is the thing that produced when the thing is got produced on the compiling phase or the test phase. So when always right here is like when do you want to have your artifact saved. So when you declare this one, it means that we save your artifacts in our GitLab servers. And then path, I'm pretty sure that will be report. And path, I think the path for the CI, I think it will be inside here. So let me run this one. Yeah. Clean it. Just want to get the target folder and the source file report. There we go. We want to, so we basically want to have this in our artifact, and I will show you in here. Path with S. Oh, forgot a space. Yoo-hoo. You see? Just copy and paste this one. Easier. But not like that. Like this. So file report. dun 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 txt. So get everything that have the tail, say txt, and then xlm. So you update for little rta on CI commit change. Oh my god, 54 seconds. Unknown. Line 16. Oh, right here. Forgot the two dot. My bad. Should be a valid one. And now, just wait for commit to run. It will run the first one, little RTA build. Just look, okay, see what it's doing. Clean compound, everything compound. Errors happening. Bing. So you can look at this to see why is it not working. Why is error happening? So click unknown failure. So caused by artifact not found. Didn't update it. RDA Maven update project. Force. Okay. Let me push everything. As this all. So the good thing about Maven, you can look at why is it not working? What happened? What's wrong? This and that. And I don't want a from tutorial. I'm probably going to discard change. And it's RTA updated commit. And with a new commit, so with every commit, our pipeline again basic, forgot to pull before push because I changed the Gitlab CI. Pull before push. And I hope look at this. Commit fail. You fail. Oh ho. Parent pom failed to find in. That's why not put a little target. Let's remove this. Should I? Oh, come on. So let me run this one locally. This one locally. Is it? Am I correct in here? Things don't work. So it should be because it could non-servable parent pom for little RTA plugins. Did I include little RTA plugins as Maven in here? Did I declare? Yeah, I did. again. I did. I guess. Maven update. Maven update. Commit. Stage all. Stage all. You know what? Let's not leave. Let's not leave it there. Yeah, just gonna upload this one too. Sorry for the lengthy one. Oh, come on. Always forgot to pull 0. Failure to find plugins. It found plugin in here, couldn't find over there. This is what it's saying. And another one fell. On main little RT8 plugins. And go to here. From parent with the RTA. RTA main. Now artifact edit main RTA. See? You see the problem? Plugins edit. Let me change. So should make sure all other form file have that updated. Okay, main. Doo-doo. Oh, so everything in RTA main, just the parent was wrongly named. That's why. CI testing. Now the first pipeline should run. Yep. And now you can see the pipeline running properly. And that's just, let's see this all, and we can finish our video. This is oh my god, 1 hour 2 second video. Sorry guys. Job succeed. This one need to pass and we're good. Oh, and I also have to show you guys how to get the artifact, right? So let's go to test. And you can see they are doing the testing, downloading, central. Yep, test click through. Jobs. This one passed. The moment this one passed, I will show you how to get the artifact. Refreshed. Passed. See the artifact? This is the artifact. You download it, open it with the RTA. See in here, target, show file report. This is the artifact that we have. And in here you can see the report. Test done. Login test. Everything was done good. Test run 4. And the output here is the system.out.println. So yep. So that's it on how to set up your GitLab CI with Maven tutorial. It's 1 hour. I will try to make it shorter. I just look at the video. Sorry. And happy Maven.